Damn it, stop posting peak while I'm about to... Hold on, let me... Damn it, you evil little genius, Watto. Making it harder for me to steal your pictures. Damn. Well,
Oh, Emperor has outsmarted us yet again.
here's the thing. I have a lot of fucking images that are uncategorized. Alright, cool. Cool. I forgot what voice I gave to Mr. Halford, so I'm just gonna fucking make one up. The streets are dark. Everybody seems to be in their homes. It's just me and Olivia's dad out here. No more lies. Got it? I nod. But I guess that wasn't the answer he was expecting, so he shoots me a glance. Yes, sir? Good. We continue walking. Tell me, why did you two break up? We had a fight, and we realized that it was becoming the new normal, so we just... And she bit you. I don't respond immediately to think of my answer. I made her do it. He looks at me with an irritated voice. Okay, not really, but I said mean things. He doesn't say anything. Well, she said mean things beforehand, too. We were really on bad terms due to a previous fight. And why did that happen? I was out early that day, so I figured I'd take Olivia somewhere. I've been on a date with her at least a year at this point, and she was with a journalist or whatever and said something. I said something I wasn't supposed to or something. I go silent, but he insists I continue. Go on. Well, I waited her home, but she arrived hours later. Interview went on for a long time, but in the end it wasn't what Olivia wanted. Because the other party wanted to include her disability. Yeah. I remember when she used to talk about how much she hated pity. It's about something about a painting that she made that year or something. That was when she was going through high school, though. Yeah, Dreamscape. Her award-winning piece, I know. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to give him a link. Damn. He's trying to make things difficult. Damn, goth girl Stella. Anyways, go on. So she lets out her anger as usual, and I just have been dealing with it this side for years. I finally opened my mouth. No response, I continue. She was about to... She was going on about how everyone and everything in the universe was somehow against her or something, and I told her about how stubborn she is, and that's why it's hindering her career. I should have told her that long before, that everyone has their own struggles or something. I don't know. Almost always I gave her a thumbs up to whatever she was doing. Then she gets angry and we argue. Then her vase broke, so we stopped, and she didn't talk to me for 2 days until the next fight happened. I stopped, and he does too. I thought I was making her happy. In a way I did, but it made her worse. Bitter, resentful. I guess that's why she stopped respecting me. I don't know. I thought that was enough. I have been letting her lash out at me for too long. And why did you do that? Because I'm a spineless coward, and like she said. I didn't want her to hate me. I wanted to keep our relationship, and she would get sour and angry when I told her she was wrong. That's what triggered our first breakup. I told her to apologize for insulting people. She said she wasn't wrong in the end, and I told her she made me look bad. Yeah, I said that because I wasn't afraid of how I'd look in front of others. I did want to save her image too, but I will never forget her wailing that night. I betrayed her like everyone else. She was my world, and I told her that her feelings didn't matter compared to my social status. Sure, her behavior was during that day was unacceptable, and still, I should have waited for things to calm down. I wiped the wetness from my eyes. Then we broke up. I couldn't do it. Stopped enjoying life. I loved her. Begged her to take me back, and she did. And I've decided I shall never upset her again, that only her opinion mattered. I would seek only her approval, or validation if it meant that she would stay with me, but that made it worse somehow. She would tell me all the ideas that would be showered with affirming affection by me, but then the outside world had different thoughts about those same ideas. My throat feels heavy again. I would tell her how she's amazing and a genius and how the world doesn't understand her yet. I guess my words were of value to her. She would get excited, only to return home with anger and sadness again. She stopped caring about my opinions after a while. Mr. Halford continued to stare in my eyes. I can't really tell what he's thinking. I messed up and broke her heart when she needed me most. I tried to fix things, but I made them worse instead. If I didn't fill her head with the false premise that only her struggle matters, and only she understands our mentor. That's why she did the egotistic speech, which angered everyone. What happened at the forum was partially my fault. A drop that's formed near my eyes. Was it my fault? Is it because of me that she turned out like this? The guilt is killing me. I can never go back and fix my mistakes. I don't know what to do. We agreed to end things, but I love her. I know it's for the best. With a swoosh, I'm yanked into a hug. The dam is finally opened. I let the tears leave my eyes. The baryonyx is tall, but I happen to be neck-height, so it isn't that awkward. I have my head rest on his shoulder. I hug him back, though, with less force. This guy could probably kill me just by applying force to this hug. I know how it feels to lose someone you truly, really love. Father-in-law lore? I mean, would have been father-in-law lore? I still don't know what happened to Olivia's mother. Damn it, V. At least you still got time, if you want to set it right, that is. If you believe it is best to part ways, then do so. I try to control my whimper. I just don't know. I don't know anything anymore. I still love her, but I... Do what comes naturally, kids. I can see that you're finally aware of your mistakes. But don't think it's all on you. You can't just blame yourself for her choice or actions. You, however, can become better and help her out. But if you want to, that is. What if I'm setting her up for failure again? I don't want anyone to hurt anymore, just because of my selfishness. Just because I don't want to leave her doesn't mean she needs to suffer again. You've both suffered, because you've both made mistakes. What if she doesn't want me back? What if she only does it out of pity or... Oh please, that girl sucks at hiding what she feels. Have you seen how she looks at you? But she hasn't been like this for years. It's just because... She had a wake-up call, just like you did. This is something that happens to all of us, Inko. Be glad it wasn't something bigger, like finding the corpse of your squadron mate. Yeah, he's dropping hints, but I don't think he's going to tell me about his life just yet. I'm afraid. Be honest with yourself and to her. This isn't the first time I heard this. I will. Start with being honest with yourself, Inko. You break from the hug. That was nice. Don't make it weird. I started laughing after hearing his reaction. What is so funny? Your reaction was the same as Olivia's when we first hugged. Yeah? Yeah! We look at each other smiling. This guy's awesome. You alright now? Yeah, I feel much better. After hearing my words, Mr. Halford switches his smile with a very serious face that kind of scares me. Now you've calmed down, we can finally continue. What exactly do you want to happen? What? I am her father, but I am not ready to simply defend her mistake. There is a reason why Saurians are rarely issued knives, Inko, especially when deployed in human majority zones. There is a whole documentation on how nasty Saurian melee attacks were during the two world wars. I don't understand. What she did was basically the equivalent of you attacking her with a knife. No, a chainsaw. This is serious. I can't just look away. Especially when the perpetrator is my own daughter. Yeah, I shouldn't brush this off like it's a regular couple fight. Now, what do you want to happen? What do I want? I don't know. What do you suggest? I don't want my daughter in prison, but I don't want her to kill you either. Sure, all the talk about how things that led to this was a good insight, but this conversation lacks a conclusion. I see, but I'm just not sure about anything right now. Why the hell can't I decide anything? I'm really starting to hate this feeling. I need more time. If you want a different perspective, here's mine. Had it been you who attacked her, I'd cut you into four and burn the remains. With Olivia, I obviously won't be doing that. You know the complexity of things. From our blood relations to society's lack of interest in men getting abused by women, different people give you different advice, or even try to intervene. So what should I do? Triangator sighs. Man, you really are dense. Olivia was exaggerating, I guess. I'm telling you that no matter who you ask, you'll be unable to get an objectively correct solution to your problem. This isn't a math test. Actually, here is an objectively correct answer to your question. Figure it out yourself. Not like anyone can do anything meaningful. You two are adults, and we can't separate you, and we can't even prove it was a case of domestic abuse. They came up with something convincing when they asked you about it in the hospital. Otherwise, you two wouldn't be here. It made me look like a freak, but yeah. They can't really prove anything, especially when the victim is denying it. They can get Olivia to admit, since she was okay when we were at the hospital. I don't know what would happen if I still deny the nature of the event. I don't really want anything serious or permanent happening right now. Not when I can't think straight. Well, I'm not going to just tell you to fuck off and do everything by yourself. The words of certain people helped me become better, and now it's my turn to give something to the youth. Whatever you do. You can't just be brushing off everything because she's being nice to you now. I don't want to find you missing an arm next time we meet. Maybe she did change, but that doesn't mean she should be let go easily, especially after you talk about how you reinforced her self-centered behavior. I guess he is right. If whatever happened truly is my fault, shouldn't I change my behavior to fix things? If whatever happened is her fault, then shouldn't I change my behavior to show my honest feelings? Got it, don't just patch up the kiss to the wound. Yeah, we've been trying to get the just bang and get over it formula, and it certainly does not work. Yeah, I need something to plan. I think maybe I should. What the fuck, man? He glares at me with anger and pure disgust. Oh my god, I realized what I just said. And we were getting this close. All you spear checkers think about is sex. I really am gonna die by his hands this time. Just because I was having a Damien moment. He pinches his snoot bridge. I will actually kill you if you ever remind me that you were inside my daughter's pants again. I'm letting you go because you're an emotional mess right now, and I don't want to go to fucking jail, you fucking retard. Another heavy sigh, and his anger and disgust are still there, but less visible. We start moving towards the way we came. Nice job, Inko. You fucked up again. So tell me about that hug. He still wants to listen to me? I understand. Fucking go along with it and improve the mood. God, you're dense. He's given me another chance. I won't mess up this time, sir. It was on a rainy day. There was an art contest. Olivia sabotaged my contents entry, and the iconic Alfred one brow raises there again, silencing any reason for my sudden stop. I never really asked her why she did it. I just told her I can't hate her. I should have asked her, and tried to understand her instead of just forgiving her. You still got time to ask. Yeah, but we will never get our wasted years back. That is true, but would you rather keep crying about it or actually fixing things for the future? You're right. Yep. I'm going easy on you now, but you better put your shit together. Your actions affect me as well. Break her heart again, and I will make you suffer. I chuckle. And make up your mind. Stop staying indecisive for a long time isn't healthy for your mind. For her, too. If you two are going to end things, don't wait too much, so you can focus on your new futures. If you want to try again, be confident and honest. I think things will work out either way. However, do not take anything for granted. Talk to her. Talk about your feelings. Don't ignore what happened between the two of you. That is some solid advice, and I can tell he is being sincere. I need to say, when we first met, I thought you were going to kill me, but now... Now what? I'm glad I met you, sir. We walk in silence for a couple seconds before we start talking again. I was going to kill you, followed by a sinister chuckle. I nervously join in his chuckle. But you were important to her, so I guess I postponed my plan. I gulped loudly. Kidding, kidding! I was skeptical, but slowly I started accepting you, I think. Oh? After this little talk of yours, I can say you are confused, but not a bad guy. Honestly, I enjoy scaring you a bit too much. I'd like if you two got together again. A compliment from Olivia's dad. I don't know if it was a compliment, but I feel happy. Stop grinning or I'll bite you too. Sorry, sir. He won't, right? We walked the rest of the distance in silence, thinking about the conversation we just had. I was still grinning, though. I guess he is nice. Olivia was making soup when we entered. It smells good. After waiting for it to boil, we enjoyed it. Man, how much I miss this. I can't remember the last time she cooked something. Probably like last month. She used to cook all the time when we first started living together, but then she started to arrive home more and more tired. She eventually stopped cooking regularly. Usually it was either my cooking, which she disliked, or frozen goods. Sometimes delivery, when we had money to spare. After that, Olivia's father continued watching some old school horror movie with me. While Olivia was drawing stuff in her sketchbook, sitting on the recliner, far away from us. While Mr. Halford was too focused on the movie, I peek at her. Oh, I know this one. The one I only got to see some of the pages, the same one she had during high school. She had multiple ones, but this one is the one she used most. I don't know how there's still empty space inside. She had it since the day I met her. Haven't seen it for a long time. I think she stopped using it, I guess. She's smiling. Her tail is wagging too. Somber comes to mind. My face is green again. I know this movie. Never watched it myself. I looked at online blogs and rained praises on it. Yeah, it's alright. Okay, maybe it's a bit overrated, but they could have handled that scene where they revealed the true killer much better. Naturally, due to our current relationship status and parental role of not letting the youth sleep together, I found myself laying on the couch. The other two went to sleep already. There was a separate room with a bed, which wasn't used in years. I'm tired and it's past midnight, yet I can't sleep. There's so many things in my mind. What do I want to do? Not just with Olivia, but in general. I don't want to spend the rest of my life at a dead-end office job. I want to fix this. I want to fix myself. I want to return back to our days of happiness. Days before that night. Oh boy. Here we go. How many times has she pulled this when I stayed over at the Pains? Just another test I must pass. Finally started growing a spine. Okay, Inko, you can do this. Deny Olivia just like how you denied me yesterday. I close my eyes and allow her to come closer. Is she on her knees? I think so. I hear no wheelchair. Maybe she won't do anything. That ship sails when I feel a clawed finger tap a few times on my cheek to get attention. Okay, time to walk the walk. Go away, Olivia. We're not together anymore. This isn't right. 3 more taps. And this time with your dad. He would rip my arms off. I told him that we separated. 2 more taps, a bit quicker this time. Do I have to remind you of that time we got caught by Randy? You couldn't behave yourself and start a violent death roll during our supposedly innocent makeout session? All that noise woke them up, and I had to listen to Randy start talking about the cycle of life. Oh, I didn't know about that. I didn't need to know about that. Oh, shit. My eyes open and I jolt up. Sir, I'm so... Shh. The Jack Baryonyx puts his one finger on his mouth, gesturing for me not to make any noise. Do you know why I'm here? To check if I was lying about our relationship? Yeah, not really. But I guess that is more reasonable. What? Dude, she was begging for us to take a look. What? Her sketchbook. Oh, wait. Somebody is trying to. Oh, it's just some stupid shit. Oh, wait. What? Sir, are you suggesting that we should look secretly into her possessions? That is unethical, especially when you are her father. How could you. Shut up, nerd. You want to see it or not? I do, but. Then you're in. No excuses. Come on. We're really doing this, huh? I watch as he slowly opens the room to her door. Don't worry, she's a heavy sleeper. Oh, I would know. You know I can still bite you, right? Now we are in a room. She's sleeping with her mouth open, hugging one of her pillows tightly with all of her limbs, including her tail. Just like how she would hug me when we'd share a bed. Or a couch. Okay, where do you think it is? How could I know? Start looking around to see if she left out in the open. I don't see it. Yeah, same damn. Almost as if she doesn't want us to look at it, sir. We freeze as Olivia starts turning around, lifting the pillow. Thankfully, she's still asleep. Of course, it would be under the pillow. Grab it. No way. It'd be weird if I got caught. Yeah, true. I reach for the item and... Yeah, we got it. We silently fall back to the living room, closing the door. Okay, let's be quick. If she wakes up and realizes her book is gone, she will kill us both. Alright, bring it over. We open the sketchbook and slowly start turning the pages. Drawings of our school, various plants, guts. Yeah, I guess it started as a normal sketchbook. What made it special, though? More and more sketches and a self-portrait. Next page is the Payne's garden. Rough drawing of all the attendees. I'm there, too. This must be the summer's end party. The first one we had together. I remember this. It was summer's end. I didn't know it was a holiday and came to school. Damien invited me over. That was fun. It must be a special day for her. This page feels different. Yeah, she painted me on it, and then I convinced her to go outside and spend some time with us. I wonder if she ever finished that piece. We flip the page and see the paint's doing different poses from various angles. Aloe vera plants in the corners. Yeah, I guess I managed to knock some sense into her. She loved them and was loved too. She felt guilty, so she always shut herself in a room, but not after that day. Flipping the page, we see a human figure. Yeah, that's me. Except she scratched my face with red ink. I guess I deserved it. We continue flipping the pages, more sketches of the Paynes and even Liz. I also show up quite frequently, but most of my drawings are scratched with red ink. I'm still recognizable, but the intent is clear. I flip to a page to see Mia, who's almost unrecognizable with all the tattoos and piercings. I have seen this one, I remember. One more flip, and on the left page, Mia and Olivia are hugging. There is rain and an umbrella on the ground. We're on our knees at the bridge. The page is quite detailed compared to the others. And there's a note. Our first hug. On the right page is a detailed drawing of me looking down at the viewer. What a weird angle. Oh, and this is when I was pushing her wheelchair. Must be from her view. Weird enough, these two ankles were not scratched out. Another note. I've never felt like this before. Important day, I presume? Very. It was the first day when I found out she'd switched my entry with hers. She was feeling extremely guilty because I wasn't who she thought I was. I flipped the page. Both pages are filled with me. Some of them are scratched out while others are untouched. We go through a couple more pages and it's just me. I think she likes you, dude. The next page is our trip to the arcade. Detailed drawing of me, Damien, Liz, and Olivia, which has been spread over both pages. Flipping, we see Olivia and I together from various angles doing stuff. Sitting together, standing near each other, moving towards somewhere, holding hands, hugging. No wheelchair in sight. A note. Do we really look like a couple? I did say we looked like a couple. Another 2 pages of me, this time with small notes on around the page. Yeah, the mini-me's. Weirdo, cool, dumb, cute, handsome, funny, smells nice, goober, dummy, dork. Before my face getting warmer, I flip the page. Next couple pages are sketches of some video game characters fighting that I barely recognize. Oh, that's Wonnie Long, and that's K.O. Bold. Remember when I used to play Jurassic Kick? Oh yeah, I remember. Played it during our trip to the arcade. I flipped the page once more. It's a detailed drawing of me covered in 2 pages again. Am I sleeping? And a hand is on my scalp. Oh, it's also from her field of view, when I was knocked out. This is when I got sick and unknowingly drugged myself. She came to help me. How did you manage to drug yourself? Mixing cough syrup with Sprite is somehow bad. I'll keep that in mind. And a note in the top left corner. I wish I could be honest. More flowers. Hey, that's my living room. Another self-portrait. Well, a bunch of them spread out over 2 pages. Various angles, and some of them even sport different hairstyle. She's smiling at all of them. 2 pages of guts killing me in funny and comedically absurd ways. Wait a minute, I have seen this page. The next page must be. Yep, flipping the page confirms it. I try quickly to flip it again, but Mr. Halford grabs my hand to stop me. It is me, Bridal, Carrie, and Olivia. We look so happy. If I had a wish, I wouldn't use all my legs. I never had the chance to read that note. My eyes feel heavy. Olivia's dad stares at it for a couple seconds and lets my hand go. I flip the page. On the left is a sketch of some scenery. Looks familiar. On the right, it's Ben, except he's lying on the floor with a ruined wedding cake on his head. Oh, then the scenery must be that pic I sent her. I flip the page. More sketches of random things. Scenery, guts, people, me. Though they're worse in quality compared to the other ones. Oh, this one's interesting. It's a more muscular version of me beating the shit out of Mia. A bit violent. That happened? Nah, I blinded her though. Well, I made her blind herself or something. No, she was blackmailing her. About? Somehow she managed to find out what Olivia pulled off during the art contest. She made Olivia draw for her and her friends in exchange for being silent about it. And we managed to survive the whole ordeal somehow. Everything turned out okay in the end. The right page is me without extra muscles carrying boxes. Couldn't help but smile. I flipped the page again. It's Ideken with an axe, smoking. 2 destroyed paintings lay on the ground. Thank you, Mr. Ideken. This is when Ideken destroyed her dreamscape in the painting that she switched my picture with. Why'd he do that? To set her free. From? I don't really know. But there was something about Dreamscape. It haunted Olivia. I'll ask her about it if I get the chance. It was legitimately the best piece I'd ever seen in St. Hamon. Flip the page after looking at the face one more time. Sketches of the fountain. Quality still not as good as the early sketches. She was supposed to switch her award-winning piece with a new painting. A painting of a fountain near our school. Actually, that's why we came here today. To fulfill our promise to Mr. Ideken and finish things. Olivia never got to start her painting, and I thought it would be nice clothes to have. Why didn't she do it? It's been years since you graduated. I don't know. I flipped the page. On the left, it's a giant-ass tower we went to together with Liz. On the right, it's the usual gang, except we're grouped. Liz is next, strangling Damien, while I and Olivia are holding hands. Maybe we do look like a couple. Pretty much everyone knew that we had feelings for each other, except us. The quality of the sketch is much better than the last two. I flipped the page. More sketches of me and Olivia being a couple. Occasionally Damien and Liz make an appearance near us as well. A couple more pages of us and rough sketches of a fountain, and then Ideken. He has a set of wings as flying above the clouds. Thank you for everything. Farewell. I will make sure that you are not forgotten. I looked at the left page. I sketched the fountain with us watching it. My dreams have come true. What she was here to see. But I don't have to face things alone anymore. The day he passed away was the same day we confessed to each other. I remember she called me to talk about it. Bittersweet day, huh? Real bittersweet. I can't believe it's been 3 years. Remember like it was yesterday. I flipped the page. Before I could register the drawing, my brain decided to act first. I tried to slam the book shut, but Mr. Halford had other plans. It was pointless to fight. I just opened it fully again. It's sus, except for more intimate compared to the other romantic drawings, and kisses, and Olivia look at my face. Yeah, she does that. I find it hot. Maybe I really am a freak. Looking at how detailed we are, it's safe to assume this is drawn after her hand was fully healed. There is a lot of tongue. I hope it doesn't decide to kill me with... I have no idea about this. Stopped by his laughter. Fucking freaks! Thank God he never asked me about what I had to say to the doctor. One less gator would kill me over this. If Olivia finds out how I helped her dad peek into her private stuff, she will finish the job she started. As the laughter dies down, I flip the page. On the left page, it's me and Olivia inside the gala. Our first date. On the right page, it's our art proudly displayed in some auction. Thanks, V. Yep, it is Freakyville. Surrounded by rich-looking people. I had so much fun. It was pretty funny. What was? We put my camera on a wheelchair and people thought it was some sort of modern art. Really hate those types, so pretentious. We continue going through the pages. More drawings of me and her, mostly stuffy occasionally, with occasionally more daring actions. Thankfully nothing that lewd. I really hope she stops that kisses and her weird sexy tongue thing. I really don't want Mr. Halford to see more. I flip the page once more. The left page is blank except for some notes. On the right is a drawing of Olivia and me, the highly detailed one. We are under the moon. She is wearing the dress she wore during the formal, while I'm given a nice jacket with a bow tie. And we're both standing. My left hand on her back, her right hand on my shoulder. And while my right hand and her left hand are holding on to each other, we are dancing. There are several notes left on the page. I dream of a dance. I wish I could walk, even if it was just for a night. You make me feel normal. My heart hurts. This must have been drawn before the formal. I don't know what lies ahead. I just continue staring at the drawing. I didn't even notice I was crying. Hey, you alright? I shake my head. No. We simply stare at the drawing of our dance for a while. Then I flip the page. Here it comes. Left page is blank again. There's a giant Y written in red on the right page. Take a deep breath and flip the page. On the left there's a sentence with red ink. Because I'm not normal, rough drawing of wheelchairs on the right page. Red ink is used. I flip the page. A crushed flower is taped on the left page. Definitely one from the bouquet I gave her when we met again after the formal. It's a token of apology. These flowers from the bouquet I gave her when we were together again. A note on the right. Red. I don't feel normal anymore. I start shaking. What have I done? I flip the page. I read nothing. I flip the page again. More nothingness. I guess this is where she stopped using the sketchbook. I could flip a couple more pages till I glance at a fresh drawing. Close the book before either of us could see it fully. I don't think I deserve to see it. As I hand the book over. He grabs it, but after looking at the cover for a while, hands it back. Great, now I feel shitty. How about this? If things work out with her, we have another bonding moment like this. He smiles at me. Sure, I return the smile. We should really return before she gets up, though, I continue. I slowly open the door and walk towards Olivia. She is still sleeping, squeezing the life out of that pillow. God, I wish that was me. Slowly put the sketchbook back where I grabbed it. Yep, still sleeping. Cute. That dude's begging for a kiss. Should I? Nah. We're not a thing anymore. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve to look at her. I leave the room and close the door. Mr. Halford's already gone. Well, time to hit the sack. Damn.
Turn your ass into a Gogurt squeeze, motherfucker.
What? Huh?
Reading time.
It's reading time, motherfucker.
Did you read my fanfic that I just got done?
No?
I gotta fix it, so, but...
Well, I'm glad you waited for the intermission to start before you started yapping.
What do you
Get
mean start yapping? Is it some stegofic, you
it.
freak?
It is not, in fact, a stegofic.
One eco.
It's
One?
Tuco.
One eat two
Ah,
co.
my back. It's destroyed. Oh no, I fucked up my body. My body's broken beyond repair. For the love of God, please help me. I owe Reed a Garfield effect drawing, so I got to do that. Well, I got to do something. However, I know what I'm doing for it. So here we fucking go, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I introduce to you, they might be giants. So to start with, I have my drawing tablet out. I got my drawing tablet on my dick right now.
I'm over here. I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick. I'm over here stroking that shit.
I'm
Horny
over
as
here
fuck,
breaking
man.
my
I'm a
heart,
freak,
straight
bro.
breaking it. Oh, breaking central.
I hope Bon is seeing this right now. No, I want him to see this. All right, cool. We have the right size.
Someone's name is Fish Twink. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, it's
That's
Marshy.
Marshy.
Gross.
You know Ace. You know that big fish he keeps posting?
Mhm.
Those two got it down bad for that big fish twink.
I mean, hey, we all have needs, right?
Yeah, and I need a stegosaur bouncing and moaning on it.
I mean,
Take that
fair.
Stiglitz down the pound town.
Oh my god, I love myself.
Anyway,
You're making me crazy.
I'm doing the safe sacks bit from Garfield Effect for Reed. Because
Really?
yeah.
Probably piss off Lanny.
Some
I
just have
mean-
random clips and shit.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna do it again. Opened up DMs. V8. Copy image. Paste image. Mention. Post.
All right. So gentlemen? What is my torture best known for? It's Garfield sexy time.
Yep.
Great motherfucker!
We do the trolling here on the decrepit Discord server.
There we go.
John, I crave was agony.
KAS, kill all stegos.
Could you like not do hate crimes for a second?
No.
I'm going to commit a hate crime on you. Spartan team, get his ass.
Spartan team, get his ass.
Only about to make you disappear, motherfucker. Don't
St.
touch
Healy
the
Field
doors.
Marshal, sick this man.
Don't make me get red team on your ass.
Anyway, yeah, no, the Reed is gonna be happy because I'm giving him what he says I apparently owe him. All right, I guess because this is a major bit in the thing, I guess I need to do a pack of lasagna flavored cigarettes.
Need those lasagna flavored Newports.
Unironically, this is actually shaping up to be a really good drawing of a pack of cigarettes.
500
Daddy
cigarettes.
Newports. 500 cigarettes each one.
500
Well, Caleb, you
cigarettes.
want to start talking your life story? Because that's usually what these intermissions are for. People talking about themselves while I draw really shitty doodles.
Oh, my story? For chapter 1, it's really simple. I still have to go over there's still some rough spelling stuff that I need to iron out, but aside from that, it's actually really good. Right now, I'm just focusing on introducing introducing Caleb and his friend group, and their dynamic, and their mindset. That's all I'm focusing on. So I'm not even introducing any main characters right now. It starts with them training, so you get to experience what it's like.
People watching the stream, tell me what you think of that pack of cigarettes right there.
Newport. Lasagna flavor.
Can you not commit crimes against Stegos? Impossible.
Listen, you got
Alright,
most of the
time
Stego
to
squad
blow
right
up
here.
a St. Haley world. Let's see how you like that.
I mean,
Great team moment.
I wouldn't really care. I mean,
Anyway,
Yeah.
let me print screen this for Reed. I'll send it to him after I start reading again. But all right, what else? I haven't done a good goose drawing in a while. This is actually a really good fucking doodle. You seeing this shit?
I have to save Segs. Commander Garfield says practice safe Segs.
I guess I could just real quick have this drawing of some bonfire bones.
Rattle me bones.
If you send bonfire through a French translator, it just becomes bones fire bones.
get a move on.
How about I draw just a smidgen of Stegosaurus?
Stegoros, my beloved.
Stegoros, target practice.
Okay, but what if I make
I'm gonna
this?
kill target
What if I
practice.
draw a rendition of
Guess what?
Stolas?
It's a Hydra target practice. That's
What? What, me? I mean, you can try to outrun Caleb, but it might not end well for you. I mean, come to think of it, he definitely does practice evasion, so you know, you might be able to find him, and then all of a sudden, uh-oh, he ain't here. He ain't there anymore.
Guess what? Spartans are good at countering Syria.
You always talk about Spartans. I'm talking about Waniverse now.
Well, that too. Saurians are good at countering Surrey.
Alright. Oh, I got a gas analyzer already. Cool.
Just
Alright,
you know,
MP-133 shotgun.
draw Stella in a really shitty version of Stolas. There we go. Now it's time for geese. Well, I've been on a Halo kick, so I may as well try to draw Master Geese.
Master Geese. You mind doing Master Geese? You mind telling me what you're doing with that Stegosaurus?
Sir, increasing population.
Sir.
Sir,
Increasing.
pounding that Stegosi.
Stegosi has to rot the brain. That shit cannot be good for you.
No, that's Parosi. That shit rots brains. Look at the Mia posters.
Valid. Yes, King. Yes, king. Yes, king.
Behold the imprint of the Halo CE Magnum.
Magnum. And
Magnum.
cannon.
Magnum Wang.
Low Wayne.
Alright, I'm out of practice with drawing geese. Whoops. How could this have happened? Alright, well, I guess time to draw something not very nice and classic.
Hopefully the scab has some good ammo in his AK. So like, where's V8 going? Or where is she? Or them? Oh wait, he. My bad. Fuck. Waiting for the kill yourself comment on the boo.
Alright. I've drawn for a little bit. Now it is time to go back to the reading.
Read time.
Yep, reading time.
Okay.
And also, before I do that, let me just send this thing to read.
Oh, sit down, Bethel.
Gyro Bowl, says Garfield Effect. This man playing Crusader Kings for 5 fucking hours. I hope this is what Reed wanted.
We will see.
Alright, who's ready to hear some more reading?
Yes. Read time.
Caleb, if you start
Okay.
talking during this, I will mute you.
Go ahead.
Alright, back into it. Picking up the shards, generic rock band. Gator Enjoyer. I wake up, I didn't think at all, or I didn't sleep at all. Now with all the thoughts I had in my mind, I go to the bathroom. Better wash my face. I go to the yep, those moves are gonna stay there for a while. My eyes are red from all the crying. All night has been whimpering and crying. As I look at my face, I wash my face, hoping I look more sane when I'm done. Nah, I look like shit. You look like shit. I know. Me and Mr. Halford, oh wait. The sleeping princess, her eyes forth and come from her room. Mr. Halford's watching the news, little to no interest, and I just look at the ceiling, trying to clear my head. You think we're gonna see you on the news? God, I hope not. If you asked me this question 2 weeks ago, I would answer differently. I think, maybe? I don't even know. Maybe if I was famous, Olivia would have... Click. His door opens and she wheels herself out. Morning. Morning, sweetie. My turn to reply to her, I guess. Gator morning, Olivia. Why are they looking at me like that? What? They don't answer and laugh at me instead. I'm too sleepy for this. Ugh. So, Olivia, there will be a gathering at the Paynes. Would you like to join? It is for my sake. Olivia considers her father's question aloud. It's been a while since I saw them. It could be great. She looks at me expecting something. I'm down for it. The problem's Damien anyway. It's settled then. Since Randy's busy with work, we'll probably get called around 6 p.m. Nobody'd kick you out if you decide to go there early, though. Anyways, what do you guys want to eat? I'm starving, but at the same time, I don't want to eat anything at all. I feel like I'd puke if I ate a breadcrumb. I think I'll just eat later. I don't feel hungry. Same, I don't feel hungry. Oh, you two have been planning a breakfast date, I bet. Dad, it's not like that. Olivia lets that sign turns toward me. Anyways, work starts tomorrow. I need to continue my painting as much as possible.
Didn't you say this is E2 code?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Right, I left my car near the fountain. Yeah, give me some time. I gotta get my prescription glasses first. How about I give you a ride? The ride towards the fountain was loud, but I don't know if it was the engine roaring or the blasting rock, which was louder. You could tell he could look at him and immediately guess what kind of car he uses. I'm gonna take a power nap, but oh well, no rest for the weary. After arriving, I quickly gathered the equipment. We set up at the same place while Olivia was brought by her dad. Then go back to the car and with him to retrieve the wheelchair. Fold the wheelchair and thank Mr. Halford again before turning back to my car. Hey! I look back. Good luck. Thanks. I watch as he drives away. What a nice guy. 40-something minutes have passed since we came here. The progress is slow but careful. Can't rush art after all. She's currently new in the background. I don't think I knew about how long it would take when I decided on this being our last thing. Good thinking. A couple of conversations come and go. Olivia's too focused and I'm too dizzy to continue them. It's been so long since I've seen her fired up like this. She won't receive payment or fame for this piece, and yet she's working as if her life depended on it. The fire that could be seen in her eyes, burning even brighter than yesterday. Oh, how I miss this. What? She looks at me. Did I say that loud? Going outside together. Should I say yes? That's all. That wasn't what I was thinking about it, though I did miss going out with her. To be honest with her. And yourself. That too, but I was talking about watching you paint. You've been watching me paint for 3 years, Inko. Yeah, but your eyes are different. Fire was gone for a long time. Now I can see it again. What? Whenever you had something in your mind that you wanted to do, you'd always have those fire in your eyes. Can't exactly point it out exactly, but I just see them. But not like in a literal way. I really liked when your eyes got like that. I mean, not to discredit your eyes, they've always been very pretty. Silver on yellow. Hint of red creeps on her face. She looks back at the painting. She's trying to keep a poker face while her tail wags around in excitement. She's so easy to read when she gets like that. Man, I'm so tired. She's trying to keep a poker face. Hey, you want to eat something? I was thinking about grabbing a coffee. Didn't really sleep well. I can tell. Can you grab me a couple of carnivore sandwiches and a couple cans of soda? I'm thirsty. Alright, I'll be back. I should pull myself to the closest convenience store. Thankfully, they had different types of carnivore sandwiches and iced coffee in aluminum cans. Used my last energy, I climbed the stairs to the fountain. Finally. There. Just how many did you buy? Not like you can't eat more in one sitting. Come on now. Sour look, but no answer. It's my win. Sit down and open my coffee. You okay? I spat it out almost immediately after trying to drink it. I don't feel good at all. Yeah, just feeling nauseous. What a waste. I can have that if you're not gonna. Sure. I hand over the can. She raises it to her mouth before sipping and lowering it a little. She inspects the top of the can with enlarged eyes. Her tail is noticeable again, and I can see a blush forming. Is she really thinking about this being an indirect kiss? We've been kissing for years. childish yet cute. I'm being bold today. I didn't spit in it, don't worry. Shut up. Perhaps you like your coffee that way. With his tail on smack almost as be flying off to the hard ground. Before I could follow, her tail managed to grab my arm and pull me back. Hey, you alright? I swear I didn't put much power into it. I'm just too tired at the moment, just don't worry. Olivia gives her drink a final look and drinks everything in one go. She then finishes on focus on the pain again, now with a smile. Should I just lie down and sleep for a while? The wood feels softer than usual. I keep swaying and waking up from 5-second naps. Man, my eyes don't open anymore. I slowly fall to the ground, but something pulls me back. I think I'm lying down or something. My head's on something really soft, and I feel a sort of gentle vibration. What happened? Whatever. So good night so far? So good night so far? I asked the green gator in a white dress. Yeah, absolutely. Probably the best of my life. Wow. Best night of her life? Too much? No, actually, I think you're right. This has been one of the best nights of my life, too. And I've gotten to do everything I was hoping. Everything? You? Almost. Just one more thing. The pop music dies down and the light starts to dim, signaling the start of slow dancing for the couples. Me and Olivia both look at the dance floor. Seems like the same idea. I stand up, face her, taking both hands. Olivia? Would you like to dance? Yes, please. That would be perfect. Olivia jumps back into her wheelchair from the seat. Come on, they're only playing a few of these sappy tracks. Her tail drags me as we rush towards the open spot on the floor. For some reason, we're not getting closer. What the hell? I stop, but Olivia continues, her tail finally letting go after failing to pull me. And in a couple seconds, she's in the designated spot. She turns her chair to face me. Come on, what are you waiting for? I smile and walk towards her. I'm stuck in the same spot as before. Hurry up, the night's gonna end soon. Don't you want to dance? I start running in desperation. I want to dance with her. I'm unable to move by even a centimeter from my starting position. Olivia smiles, slowly disappearing. Her eyes are not beaming with energy anymore. I'm out of breath and drenched in sweat, but I manage to continue my movement. Olivia looks at the ground and sighs. What's happening? Her once bright smile is now upside down, and tears start to rush from my eyes. Tears start to fall from her eyes. She looked at me once more with an expression that tears apart my heart. She turns around the wheels herself into the crowd. I can still hear her wailing. No. This isn't what I wanted to happen. Inko? Olivia's voice gives me hope again. Maybe we can still dance. I jump in the crowd to find her, but I'm unable to locate where her voice is coming from. Inko! Feels like she's speaking to me from above. Inko! My eyes are open. The first thing I see is the painting Olivia is making. The background seems almost finished. Hey, you were gasping like spitting like crazy. Are you alright? Look upwards. Olivia's looking down at me. I fell asleep in her lap, it seems. I try to get up, but her tail pushes down my torso. I look at her once more. She looks worried. You don't look so good. I'm fine. Sorry for falling asleep on your lap. Are you hurting? What? Why? My senses finally starting to operate at full capacity. I feel tears slowly fall down my cheek. Was it me that was crying for the last few days? Julie wipes them off. Thanks. What's wrong? What isn't? I mumble as I try to get up. The muscular tail refuses to let go. I'm forced to face her again. Be honest with her and yourself, right? I was dreaming of that night. It was not pleasant. I told you I was over it. Were you really? She looks up. You said you were, but nothing felt the same. Even if you really are over it, I just can't bring myself to accept my actions. Always gnawing away at the back of my mind. What I would give to go back and change things. You have no idea, but that's simply not possible. And I've ruined everything. I've ruined us. I've ruined you. No. A droplet hits my temple, but it isn't raining. Oh, Inko. She lets out a shaky breath and takes in a big one. It wasn't you who ruined me. I did that myself. I fucked up. I fucked up badly and you're still blaming yourself. But it was, Inko, yes. You messed up that night. Doesn't mean you suddenly become responsible for my actions. You can't take my agency. Olivia lets out a sigh before she continues. I tried to be something I'm not. Like that was the only thing that mattered in life. To be him or to be a failure was the option I forced myself. But I acted like a child. I can't simply choose not to be a cripple. Olivia. Maybe I wanted to feel special, but not a disabled way of special, you know? I wanted to be something more than a disabled artist. But it was you who told me that you were the end result of his last work and all that stuff. So what? You want to make me happy, no? I guess I also wanted you to be more special, even if you already were for me. I thought you always deserved so much more for your efforts. What efforts? Didn't even fulfill my promise yet. After reaching the point of no return, I realized that. I realized that I became one of the few very people I despised, a pretentious, self-centered midwit who only cared about her image. I was so focused on being worthy of being his legacy that I was focused on becoming worthy of being called his legacy that I stopped caring about everything else. It had to be without help, especially due to my condition. My success had to be completely self-made. Is that a bad thing to think? It isn't what reality is. You think Ida never received any help? His career wasn't about selling his paintings. When I almost lost you, the reality I've been avoiding hit me like a truck. When I saw you passed out, it was a miracle that the operator could understand why I was saying from all the wailing and crying. I'm sorry? For what? I don't know. Olivia shakes her head. I always took your support for granted. You never dared to clash with anything I did or said. Never a day would come when I would lose my safety net. The idea that I would come home and not find you was terrifying. She looks down at me again. Her crying stopped, but she was looking like she was about to start again. When we were in the hospital, I thought about our past years, all the things you did for me, all your sacrifices. Truth is, I always thought about them, but I didn't want to face myself. Only when doctors told me it was unclear if you're going to have a full recovery or not, I finally realized how cruel and abusive I truly was. And then you woke up. I was so relieved. But how could I have faced you after what I did? Her mouth kind of shut. Her tail quickly rises from my chest. You should get up now. I do as she says. What's this about? She looks like she's having a staring at the angel of death. Olivia? No response. Are you alright? Did I do something? Okay, we're still good. What? She jumps into the wheelchair. Where's the closest restroom? What happened? Just tell me. Alright, school? Nope, today's Sunday. Okay. There's a public one close by. Move. We rush to the exit. Yeah, stairs. I drop her on the ground and carry the wheelchair downstairs, and I pick her up again. When she's seated, I push her towards the public use bathroom built by the state. Even has a section for handicapped, too. She finally wheels out the restrooms. Everything okay? Yeah, sorry. And we were having a moment, too. It's fine. You don't need to apologize. Yeah, it was your fault. Her smile is back. What for? You're the one who fell asleep in my lap. I didn't expect you to stay asleep that long. I had like 5 cans of soda. I check my phone. It's 4:13 p.m., which means I've been sleeping for 6 hours. I wanted to wake you up like an hour ago, but I couldn't bring myself to. What a noble sacrifice. I am honored. Yeah, she was about to piss her pants. A blush appears on her face, and I start giggling. You tell them about this to anyone, and I will hurt you. She looks distraught after hearing what she just said. She was joking, and I know that, but obviously won't remember what happened days ago. She doesn't forgive herself still, I assume. What about me? Did I forgive her? I have no idea. No need to ruin what we're having right now. Time to lighten up the mood. Got it. Don't tell anyone that you almost wet yourself because you're enjoying stroking my head too much. And successful. Redness returns to her face and she is fuming. I will make sure to put diapers on your wheel. I will make sure to put diapers on your wheelchair compartment. I press on. Shut up! Not funny at all. Okay, let's not get pissy about this. I said shut up! Or what? You gonna cry? Piss yourself maybe? Poo a little perhaps? That's it! She lunges towards me. Like any sane person, I start running. Except for the way the bystanders are looking at me and Olivia, I don't think I look sane in the eyes of the public. I don't know which one attracts more attention. The humans who run while laughing and wild abandon, or the furious baryonyx in a wheelchair somehow as fast as their target, almost like she isn't disabled at all. I look back at Olivia. She's laughing too, but when our eyes meet, she locks in again. We're almost at the fountain. I get the stairs before I am safe. Almost. As I see the stairs, oof! I'm tackled by Olivia, who launched herself at the last second before I could touch the first step. We're on the ground. She got me good. These arms aren't letting go. Maybe I could push the ground with my feet. Her tail wraps my legs. Oh, too tight. Can't move them at all. Try to wiggle myself free, but it's impossible. Ooh, oh God, the world's spinning. Ow, 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 stop. No, you'll suffer. This one isn't normal. Is this what a G-force is? Are we spinning at Mach speed? I'm dying, stop. Super mega death roll. What is the strength? How is she not getting dizzy? Everything's moving so fast. My eyes can't focus on anything. I'm going to puke. I don't care. Maybe it was not worth it. Whoa. Okay, she's slowing down. I will survive. Say you're sorry. I can feel you losing your momentum, foul creature. Humans survive to this day because they can withstand anything. I feel this turning my ancestors coursing through my veins. Your days of spin terror over. No! For honor and glory. The worst part is already... Oh, shit! Now it's even more violent than before. I'm sorry, but please, I beg, I'm plaguing you, stop! She's not stopping. Olivia, please, I'll do anything. You win, I yield! Thank God, finally. Olivia's on top of me, pinning me down. We lock eyes, looking at each other, smiling. Anything? Anything! Next time, consider your position before getting bold. Oh, come on, this is unfair. I'm gonna just say without puking. What's wrong? I thought you liked death rolls. I don't just like them, I love them, but not extremely violent ones like this. Don't worry, it'll grow on you. I don't think so, lady. Bet you thought the same when you heard my bellowing for the first time. No, I thought it was silly, but I loved it immediately. Something those hags who keep reading Lizard Lounge can never have. Another win for Dino kind. If it means I get to keep my sleep a little while, I don't mind losing. Good human. We just gaze at the eyes of each other. So you really should let me go. People are looking at us as we pass by. I don't care. You should, unless you're okay with me spilling my guts out on your face. I'm trying so hard not to puke. Ew. She rolls off my body. Your fault. I raise my upper body to sit. She decides to stay on the ground. Reminds me of sunbathing alligators. So do you want to continue? Out in the public? She says with a mischievous smile. The painting. Oh, my eyes. Yeah, I feel tired. We got prepared for the meetup as well. Go get my stuff. Alright. As I bring the canvas and neatly packaged art stuff down the stairs, I see Olivia taking a power nap. So cute. I slowly put down the items I've been carrying and pull out my phone for obvious reasons. Snap. Shit. You know, you don't really need to be so secretive about your little hobby. Can't hide it anyway. Her tail starts to wag while dragging on the ground. It's true. Olivia keeps catching me taking pictures of her. She's fine with it. She even told me that makes her feel pretty by doing this a couple times. Sometimes she'd even do poses to try to make herself more presentable. Whenever she noticed I was taking her pictures. And when the nature of the picture was more private, I would capture her shy reactions. Yeah, but sorry? For what? Told you I like it. Feels like having a fan. Better not show them to anyone else. Nobody is allowed to see them. They need to snatch my phone from my cold, dead hands. Maybe try saying that again when you look more intimidating, dork. Do I really look weak? Maybe the problem is that. Maybe I'm just pathetic. Maybe he simply does not recognize me as a man. Hey, I was joking. No need to get emotional. Guess I'm making a face. Olivia, be honest. Do I look weak? Olivia analyzed my body with her eyes before answering. Not really. You're alright. It's kind of weird. I have no idea how you manage to stay in shape and have such toned muscles without going to the gym. Pretty sure I know the reason, but I won't talk about it. 10 reps of carrying a gator girl everywhere all the time. But you come as a weak person. You want me to be honest, right? Like how? You don't get aggressive when you need to. I don't know, I'm no psychologist. But you never really speak your mind when your ideas conflict with others, especially me. I just kind of started ignoring you for the last couple months, since you did anything I said. Sorry, Olivia adds. Now I want to know how you see me. Why? Olivia raises a brow. I just want to know. Well, the sketchbook is more than enough, but it's been years. And I've been thinking about it, and I feel so insecure. Never mind, it's stupid. Wait. Yeah? Just why do you still care? Why are we still... I wish I knew. Look at the picture. Cute. And gatory. Grab the stuff I left on the ground and put them in the trunk. You gonna stay or what? Yeah. Come on, you'll get your power nap at home. Olivia considers my officer finally come up with an answer. Fine. Is it really safe for me to drive? Well, it is like 2 minutes to the Pains. I guess it won't be an issue. My car isn't fancy or anything. It's what I could afford with my wage-y job. Olivia taught me that word after calling me one. Weird because I earn just a tiny bit above the state minimum wage. I guess it's more about the work. I guess I already discussed with my parents that I will be moving out with my girlfriend and didn't need their help anymore. Maybe I shouldn't have told them the last bit, but I felt guilty. But I am their only son. It's only natural to help me out in life now. I'm an adult now. I should be able to do things on my own. This doesn't mean I don't need help. I do. Everyone does in their lives. I've been receiving help for the past 2 days, but I need to do the bare minimum myself. I start the engine. We're not gonna die, right? My vision is not that bad, and it'll be a short ride besides. Inko? I was just kidding. I know, but still wanted to reassure you. With that, we set off. Hey, Olivia. What are we? Olivia looks down at me and thinks for a while. I don't know. I've been going with the flow. Sorry if it made you uncomfortable. For a while, I forgot the whole breakup thing. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Can't break myself to leave her. I don't know why. Just feels like it did before the formal. No, I feel the same. I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy this, even though we decided to call things off. Can we stay like this until I finish the painting? I haven't been able to spend time with you like this for a long time. I missed it, and I still... She doesn't finish her sentence. I want this to continue. Maybe it's not logical, but I want this, even if it's just for a little longer. Sure. Olivia turns towards the right and continues looking at the street we're currently passing. Olivia jumps out in her wheelchair and proceeds towards the door, and I get stuff in the trunk. Her dad opens the door, and she knocks on it with a couple times. I enter shortly afterwards. Alright, all set. All I need to do is a couple errands. Where to? I need to get replacement glasses. I need to get some replacement glasses for my flats and clothes. Don't want the Pains asking about my arm. Maybe I should wear a balaclava too. Actually, nah. Damien probably make everybody watch what happened. The bruises I received were clearly visible when I looked in the mirror. Olivia looks at the floor. Right, see you. You want anything? Nah. Alright. I smile as I leave the Halford residence. I arrive at our flat, our love nest. Where did it all go wrong? Obviously the formal. Her wailing that night still haunts me. I have no clue if I made any mistake before that day. We never had a second breakup. I guess that was indeed the worst event. Until what happened last Wednesday. I sit on the couch, time for some self-reflecting. Right. I'm self-reflecting hard right now. Or something. It is nice I'm finally alone to think. I got nothing. Well, I got opinions of 3 people. They agree on one thing. I shouldn't blame myself for what she's done. But why though? Because I wasn't the one who bit my arm. Yeah, but I was the one who caused it. I forcefully grabbed her arm. Is it not a case of self-defense? It would be if I attacked her instead of just trying to hold her hand. Okay, let's just say I'm guilty-free of the bite. Over the past 2 years, she's like this because of what I did at the formal. Well, she wasn't this bad. She's been harsh for the past year. We were much better before. I don't remember that well. Man, that formal. If I did not say those things, I only inspired her to do a nice speech. It's been 3 years. Why neither of us could let it go. I still remember her wails. I still remember how it felt. I don't want to go back to that week of being away from Olivia. The very idea scares me. Olivia removed from my life? No way. We're not a thing anymore. I don't know what we are. Maybe it's for the best. I can still keep Olivia in my life. Maybe we can get together again. Maybe I should listen to Mr. Ferris. Involve others. Please too. What do the Pains think? What would Olivia think? She would hate me. I don't want that. But she's already okay with telling me the truth. I don't really know what she thinks, but I'm sure she likes me now. What if this is planned? She knows me. She already told me I should pretty much stop caring about my opinion as I always cave in. Then why did she tell me that? Wouldn't it be better to keep a secret? Was the sketchbook thing orchestrated by her, behind the scene? Maybe she planned this all along and talked to the dad. I don't know. My gut says she loves me, though. But what if I'm wrong about this? The entire world isn't against you, Inko. This is the exact mindset she had. Maybe she thought about the same things. Maybe she thought that I was with her out of pity. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just assuming things. I want more time. I need more time. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want. Well, I have no long-term plan. I just need to buy time. So what I'm going to do, before I come up with something decisive, something permanent, I'll just be honest with myself and with her. I'll just keep things the way they are now. Just a little longer. I just want to hold her a little longer until I come up with something. I should talk to Damien. Probably Liz, too. I need more perspectives. Damien will be easy to sway, but hopefully Liz does not try to do anything. I'll manage. I just need more time. That will be our reading for the night. After all,
Okay.
I do have the work